From the Yonkers Statesman, December 13th, 1916. Headline: Entente discussed peace overtures. Fighting is continuing on the battlefields of Europe, but interest in the operations was overshadowed by the impending peace proposals of Germany and her allies. The proposals are voluminously commented upon by the press of both the Entente and Teutonic allies, but with a handicap of a lack of definite knowledge of the terms upon which Germany and her allies are willing to discuss peace. In general, the tone of the Entente press comment is not optimistic as to the probable success of the overtures. German newspapers lay emphasis upon the offer as a sign of strength rather than weakness. Great Britain's attitude may be made known in the House of Commons when it reopens tomorrow, provided the time proves sufficient for her to consult her allies. The development of military operations within the past 24 hours is confined to happenings only in the Romanian theater. Here, the Teutonic armies have advanced in eastern Wallachia. Berlin announces Romanian resistance had been overcome along the Jalamița River, where a stand had been made by the Romanians, reinforced by Russian cavalry. The Romanians are once again reported in full retreat to the northeast, presumably falling back to the Buzău line. More than 7,000 additional prisoners have been taken by the German armies. Headline: Planned growth of the municipality. Mayor Lenin makes address before Yonkers Real Estate Board. The mayor, in his address, said, quote, "Our city certainly offers splendid advantages for genuine real estate activity. The fine 4-mile waterfront with the great railroad nearby and immediately north of the metropolis of the country ought of itself to be an incentive to energetic development. Similarly open for improvement is the great Neperhan Valley, with its possibilities by reason of the Putnam Division close at hand and its freight spur immediately available. We have the prospect of securing for Yonkers its selection as a great freight center and the further likelihood of the establishment here of dockage for ocean-going transportation. With an area of over 51 square miles, we have about 2/3 entirely undeveloped. The development that would have been going on has not spread from one center, but has grown up around 25 separate and distinct settlements. Each of these communities wants and is entitled to have all of the conveniences and comforts and benefits of city life. That condition entails increased cost for almost all of the activities of municipal government. The fact that I wish to bring home to you is the greater cost of local government in a city composed of scattered units, over one built up around the center like Albany, Utica, and Schenectady. The solution is to be found in an earnest, systematic, and organized effort to fill up the waste places with industrial establishments where they are appropriate, with homes where they are to be desired, and with business places where they are needed. The upbuilding of the southern section of the city is taking care of itself in a very wonderful way. It is a pleasure to go through the lower districts, both west and east of Broadway, and observe the marvelous activity that is going on in the erection of residential buildings. It seems to me that a fertile field for your enterprise would be afforded by the district bordering on the Bronx Parkway, all the way from the lower to the upper boundary of the city. We are well prepared for a growth in population even greater than that which we have enjoyed in the past." Unquote. And that's the news from Yonkers, 100 years ago today.